Whoo! Welcome back, heroes. All right, we've got another stream for you tonight. Sorry for the late start. We were working on a video and it took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but that video went live today because there was some crucial information I wanted to get out for you guys. We have exactly 3 days left to go. And we will be getting a whole new jump in levels. We're going to be going from 25 to 35, which is going to expand our professions. That's going to expand what type of gear we can get, what zones we can go to, all that fun stuff. It's going to shake up and change the metas on those builds. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But tonight, what I want to do while we have some time is I want to get as much of our professions going as we can. If I remember correctly on this person, they are a leather worker. So what we want to do is get skinning, which I believe we already have. And we want to make sure that we pick up leather working, and we are going to go and just obliterate some wolves, some boars, whatever we got to do here in order to get that rocking and rolling. Um, it says we already have all of it. So why am I not seeing? Am I just missing it? Find herbs. Ah, that's why. Because we did. We want to go skills, herbalism. We want to unlearn that. Goodbye. And then we want to go in here and we want to pick up leather workers. We want to go train. And we want to start trying to get that leather working up as best we can. The other way we could do this guy, even though leather is the route that this class goes, if you already have someone in your guild, your party, friends group, whatever that is doing leather working, this guy could pick up mining and blacksmithing and worry about just their weapons. Um, so bear that in mind. It really just depends on the group dynamic for what you are trying to do. As you can see, we do still have some quests here, so we're going to go while we're running around. If we see any kind of creatures like these guys, we are going to try and take them out. We discovered that this build is phenomenal. We want to put that down here. I think we had been saving. Yeah, so I don't really care. We're not going to be doing any more of the first aid, though technically first aid is a good one to have for PvP because it just gives you a faster way to pop your um, why is my brain not working? It gives you a faster way to get your like your health up in PvP. I don't know why my brain like all day today. Like even if you guys go watch that video later, my brain just was like, meh. So that was entertaining to say the least. I will say I tried to get this video out pretty quickly today, so there's going to be a lot of me going like, so keep that in mind. I guess while we're out here trying to do this, we can um, run water just so that we can keep our mana up as best we can. Okay. But yeah, again, sorry for the super late night or later than usual stream. I try not to get a stream out this late like this, but it is what it is. Okay, let me we're gonna need to get food, so we may end up picking up cooking just so that we can make our own food and not have to. Oh, let's see here. Pop you. Click this. Cook. I don't care to grab it, but we'll go ahead and grab that. Go basic campfire. Let's go cooking. So like with cooking, I mean we can make this, which will give us 61 health. Stringy wolf meat gives us 61 health. So like we gotta make sure that we're getting the right right food as quickly as possible. Because like the food I do have currently is also 61, so like it's not too terrible, but at the same time not that great either. All right, let me go ahead and try to do some cooking real fast just so that we have some food to eat since we're still taking quite a bit of damage right now. That. Leatherworking, we can hold on to that. Tailoring can get sold. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and eat that to get our health back up. And then we're going to go take out that wizard right there and hope not to pull those three things. In fact, I wonder if I can... There we go with that one. Okay, she walks back to them. We'll wait until she walks back over towards us a little bit more. All right, I'm going to hope that's far enough. Then I can take on that wizard at range, and then I want to take out the guy that's in there, because I believe he also gives us a quest. Well, we were talking about it the other night. The um, spellcaster isn't too bad. But to oh wow, okay. Suspicious guard and a wizard. Let's see if I can trap you. Long enough for me to be able to take this guy out. And there we go. Alright, this area is now done. We can just sneak out of here. And then I'm not too worried about taking out, doggos and stuff right this second, because there's a couple quests that we can pick up here that are going to make us take out stuff that's skinnable anyway. So we're good there. And then we want to, because I figure what we can do is go over this way. We'll pick up the quest that's up here, and then we'll do everything here, including these two, because we got to come up over here to do Knolls anyway. So it's not that big of a deal to come up like slightly down and around to grab up these two quests. So it's kind of my game plan right now for this. Tomorrow's stream will definitely be a little bit earlier in the day. Again, sorry this one was so gosh darn late, but I really wanted to get that video out today, and then we'll go from there. Friday probably won't be any streaming because I have a lot on my bucket list to get done on Friday. I got to take my car up to the dealership to get it all squared away for while I'm out camping for the weekend, and then when I get home, I am probably going to work on making like 3 videos potentially, so that while I'm gone, you guys still have content coming out for you. I don't know if it will be like PvP content or a build guide for up to level 25. I don't know. I'm hesitant to do build guides. Like, honestly, hesitant to do build guides. I'm hesitant to do a tier list because that's about to change on Saturday. So, like, I don't know what I would arguably want to do, you know? So. All right. Yeah. I mean, the way they made it sound, and I read it off in the video today too, but the way they make it sound is that when they go from 25 to 35, we are probably going to get consistent updates. So most likely daily updates or potentially weekly updates. So what could be the meta, one day might be a completely different thing the next week, or the next day. So I'm kind of like, that's why I'm hesitant to do a tier video or do a build video for any of the classes that we've currently got maxed out or close to maxed out. Because once you hit 20, you kind of understand where you can put points left over. So, right now build guides are kind of pointless. I would say that the only main point that I would say in a build guide is what stats you need to be looking for PvE, as I go through and still relearn PvP stuff. So it is what it is. But I am trying my best to get content out to you guys as they launch more stuff. So watching you play, seeing what Runemaster is all about. Currently only have a Tyrant Felsworn. Tyrant is the tank, or is that the melee DPS? I never remember the Felsworn classes. Tank, okay. That's the one I started to play. I had to delete him today so that I could do part of my video, which is kind of a bummer because for whatever reason in beta, they've disabled the ability for me to essentially just hide a character or whatever. Timu Demon Hunter. I mean, hey, Timu's got some good stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, no. I've seen some pretty good tank Felsworn though, so I'm trying to use PvE objects as ways to work on my my movement for PvP. Like, it's somewhat okay to use the mouse, but I feel like it jiggles the camera too much for me to see what I'm doing. So I don't know. Splurged a little bit and bought 2 epic Kang axes. Nice. I will say I am glad, at least according to how it reads, they are not going to be wiping our character, like any of our characters. So that is kind of a plus in my opinion for uh, for the level jump that we're about to get. So yeah, I figured you meant the number 2, my guy, but yeah, so I'm glad on that part that they are not gonna essentially wipe the slate clean. I was a little worried that that's what was gonna happen each time they did a level jump. Um, but from what they've said is we'll be continuing on from level 25 to get to level 35, and we'll move from there. So I figure at least while we're in beta until it either calms all the way down and uh, we're able to get to 60 and start doing build guides, I will probably just focus on uh, getting maybe 2 characters maxed out with um, skills and levels and professions and all that fun stuff. Unless there's a specific class that people are wanting to see, in which case we can always run that. But I'm gonna try to focus on just 2, one for PvP and one for PvE, and I think the Runemaster is going to be the way I go with it for PvP. I'm really starting to like the playstyle. Oh. There's a part of me that does not like the fact that they changed this quest to where now you have to like click on the corpse and then be like, woo. But somebody was nice enough to leave corpses around, so we'll just collect it ourselves. Gobble gobble. All right. You guys have fun finishing up those guys. I am going to go across. Okay, that's not quite what I was hoping for, but all right. Oh, I just saw somebody else go running across. Oh, they moved it. No, I was just on the wrong side. Never mind. Dash on me. There's only 2 other classes that I would consider doing for PvP at this point. One is the Tinkerer, and the other one is the Reaper. Tinkerer I like because it gets all the explosions when we go that route, and the Reaper is nice just because I think it gets better shadow form abilities. Yes and no. So the one we're doing is called engravement. So we are a dual wielder, and the whole point of engravement is to get the stuff that we put on our weapons to continuously proc forever by using Runeblade and the morphs for Primordial Blast, at least so far up to level 25. Um, we have a bunch of skills up in here that we could go with that will increase our ability to do this kind of stuff. So, like Fist of the Ancients, smash an enemy and one nearby enemy gives us an AoE for it, dealing 81 weapon damage and triggering your weapon engravings. And since we have two weapon engravings, it would trigger both, right? Um, Ancient Warrior reduces the cooldown of Fist of the Ancients by 2 seconds whenever I use Runeblade or Primordial Blast. So it just allows me to keep popping this even more, right? Over here, this gives our runic tattoos up to 50% more effectiveness. Elemental Strike increases our critical strike chance with Fire, Frost, and Nature spells, which is everything that we do, by 3%, and our expertise by 4%. And then over on this side, we ended up grabbing Laystone Springs. Melee attacks now have a 15% chance to restore 23 mana. And while we have Runic Tattoo Water is active, the mana restored is increased by an additional 200%, which gives us roughly, what, 40 something percent? Let's see, 100 would double it, right? And 200 would. Math was never my strong suit. I doubt it's triple. If it's triple, then we're at like 69 mana, so which I'm fine with. We did put a point here, so we got the Eternal Magic, so that our Primordial Blast reduces its cooldown by 4 seconds, and now refreshes 3 charges of Runeblade. So we smash Runeblade 3 times, and then we can trigger Primordial Blast to get 3 more back up. So it's a quick way to get damage out. Then we picked up one part of Graceful to get our haste up by 5%, and then Elemental Mastery. Our Runic brand now has a 33% chance to transform Primordial Blast into a random unique element buff. But that's what this build is designed to do. Just get out as much damage as you possibly can, as fast as you can, and move on from there. And I feel like I'm playing catch up with the guides that I just saw. There is a spellcaster version of this build, gamer, just in case you would like to do spellcasting. The difference between it and the melee versions is with spellcasting, what you're trying to do is get your runes and then use Primordial Blast to dissipate the runes so that you get your big damagers that way. Hmm. Oh. We need one more bandana and 3 more mana stones. Okay, 2 more mana stones. There should be some stuff spawning here in the middle at some point. There we go. Now, obviously, because we are dual wielders, technically what we want would probably be high attack speed daggers instead of swords or axes. or maces, whatever weapons we can wield. I think are just going to be swords and axes, to be honest with you. But we'd want anything that has high enough damage and high enough attack speed, kind of a mix between the two. Because that would give us the best way to dish out damage as fast as possible, especially in PvP. In PvP, you don't have time for your big, heavy swings, right? Unless you hit like an absolute truck when you swing your blade, you want something that can slice and dice very quickly. You want that more rogue, subtlety rogue playstyle from Classic, or from Retail rather. Um, so But yeah, the only other two classes that I would consider doing for PvP content specifically is the Tinker for the Demolitions build, and good lord, there's so many people out here trying to do this quest. And then doing what you call it, the Reaper, and that's just because I think his stealth is far superior. But I do hope that you guys like the video that I put out today. It's definitely not the best quality I've probably put out, but again, I was trying to rush so that I could still get a stream done tonight too. So keep that in mind. We will be putting out more videos. I just don't know what exactly I'm gonna do to put out more content. Ranger. Ugh. But yeah, so far I'm really liking the Runemaster a lot more than I anticipated liking it for PvP content. I am almost 100% positive I'm going to be doing the Stormbringer for PvE content instead of PvP content. And then that way I have two different characters requiring different stats, different professions and stuff like that that I can build. And so it may be like, 2 nights out of the week or 3 nights out of the week we do PvP content or PvE content and vice versa. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure how I want to break it down yet, but that is my go-to plan so far. Okay, I'm done with the prowlers. I need 2 more swords, 6 more axes, and 3 more bears to complete all the quests that I'm on. And somebody's out here hunting these guys just like me. I mean, if it's gonna spawn in front of us, might as well. Four calling birds, 3 French. Didn't quite get the drop there. Tinkerer. My difficulty with that class is just the name, because it's a tinker, like just tinker, right? It should be tinkerer, one who tinkers, right? So I don't really. Ah. Okay. Quests are done. We can get the heck out of Dodge. Let these guys have access to all that. Wait. Oh no. I'm missing a sword. Hold up. Boom. All right. Now we're done with this area. Now we just need bears, but I'm actually going to go down and around. I want to do this cave real quick, and then we can come down to grab up more bears if we don't see bears on the way there. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Somebody asked. Oh man. I can't think of his name off the top of my head right now. But one of you guys asked us to test out the Venomancer healing. I've gotten a Venomancer up to level 10. So far at level 10, it's got like 2 heals. One is a damage dealing heal, so you throw it out, it does an AoE heal for not a whole lot to anything within a certain range. And then question is can I get to that world forged item without having to fight all that stuff? And the answer to that question is yes. But anyway, so I've gotten it to 10. It has one direct heal that has a little bit of a heal over time, and then one that is a an attack that does healing in a circle. It's a very small circle, so basically anything that's going to get healed from it has to be point blank. Sun Cleric. And there we go. Now we can stealth our way back out, and we literally just need to turn in everything that we have access to turn in. We need to find 3 more bears, though, before we go turn it in. And then you can see we have every quest, with the exception of less running, more rezzing that we need to do, which requires us to die. Okay. We can drop stealth, mount up. And then I just want to run due south for a second because I think we can grab up some bears on our way back to town so we can turn all that in at one time. Because what I want to do is turn everything in and head back this way towards town so that I can just get all that stuff turned in. I thought it was coming after us. All right, there's another bear way over there. Oh, Spider Venomancer. I can see why a lot of people are playing the Spider Venomancer in PvP. That thing moves so gosh darn fast in stealth mode. It is ridiculous. I'm not exaggerating. You get 20% movement increase while in spider form, whether you're stealth or not. And the reason why I figured that out, I wasn't paying attention to my self buffs while in spider form, but I kept noticing that I was moving much faster than Devin because we were playing together. He was leveling a Knight of Azeroth. It was insane. Like, I was outpacing him constantly and happening to stop and wait for him. What can are you talking about the Venomancer summons minions? I haven't gotten it that high up. If it's the Venomancer, it can summon the I think, or is that the Necromancer? I can't remember. Yeah, it gets the weird spider thingies, right?
Well met. Light bless you.
The Nerubian. They're technically Nerubians. I just can't remember the name of the actual class of Nerubians that they are.
You need something?
But yeah, when I see Venomancers in PvP, at least for the most part, I'd say a good 75-80% of the time, they are the spider Venomancers. And then boom, there's a level 20. And then with the other ones, what's he want me to do? Oh, report to Goldshire. Okay. With the other ones that I see is either the tank with the beetle because they have a crap ton of health when geared properly, and then every once in a while I will see a healer Venomancer. But typically, what I've been seeing in PvP combat is for healing anyway, is the Pyromancer. The Pyromancer I've seen more times than I care to count for healing in Battlegrounds.
Need help? Light be with you.
If we decide to go to Red Ridge Mountains, we'll pick up this quest, but for now I don't really want to pick it up. All right, so level 20. We can either go Granite Resolve for 1 minute, or every 1 minute for 8 seconds. We can become as hard as stone, reducing our physical damage by 30%. I did not mean to go running through the forest like that. I don't see that we've picked up any light leather whatsoever, so we're gonna have to make light leather, which is yay. But anyway, so we can do that to get physical reduction. We could go here, so that reduces the resource costs. This is probably the way I'm gonna go with it. Reduces resource cost of our spells and abilities by 10%. You've got here, so it reduces our fire, nature, frost, and arcane damage taken by 8%. You can do it twice, so 16%. And then here you have armor contribution from items is increased by 30%, specifically our armor, which helps in PvP, so that's a good one to get. But I want to go with reduced resource costs so that I keep more mana. Because so far, our biggest problem in PvP, if we live long enough, is the fact that we run out of mana. Alright, let's get all of this juiciness turned in. Because I have a feeling we will actually gain another level. That wants us to do Dungeon Finder, I think, potentially, or increase our mount speed. Let's see, 2.6, 2.5, so go with that one just because I want the money.
See you around.
Already halfway up to 21.
Need help? For the Alliance.
Saw your weapon damage looks a little bit low. Yes, 100%. If I don't know who's whispering me, but yes, it is. Sure.
Be careful. For the Alliance.
Okay, let's see. I believe this is going to be increased mount speed. Nope, Dungeon Finder. That's an easy one. You grab it, you go over here. Uh-oh. I'm flat broke, my dude. I couldn't. I've got, what, 3 gold on me? 2 gold, almost 3 gold. Let's see. Goblin is a dagger. Can't use the dagger. Can't use the dagger. I can use a fist weapon, so can't use daggers. Sadly. But anyway, so leave queue. So all you have to do is enter queue, then leave queue, and you're good to rock and roll. There is a vendor right here. I'm gonna sell all this nonsense. I have 2 fist weapons. Engravement should be able to use. I can use claw, but not the other 2.
Well met.
All right, boom, 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 boom. Just get rid of everything for the monies. How much would you like to buy them for? Um, The problem is stat wise, they do nothing for me, right? So they are speed of 250. So they would help with my front hand damage. I'd lose 3 agility for 1 extra point of damage, I think. It says it sells for 6 silver. I mean, I could sell them 57 and I can sell them for. I mean, oh, holy cow, I haven't done any of these. back to whispering. Let's see. They are only slightly better than my main hand weapon in terms of damage. I lose my all right. Course thread, we can hold on to that. We're gonna need it. That's cloth. That is a two-handed sword. So literally nothing we need. Okay. We'll go over here.
Be careful.
So the problem is he's looking at it as strength gives you pure attack power. The thing is we also get more attack power per point of agility. We also get critical hit chance, armor, and dodge chance. So agility is the primary stat for us. What's up, Gally? You know the books you can buy to get COA and the Wrath P. Yes, I know which ones you're talking about. Two weapons are better than one. I have two weapons. I mean, the only one I need to swap out, honestly, is my backhand weapon because it attacks too slow. Other than that, their damage per second is almost the exact same. His damage per second is 12.2. It could still replace here to match the speed of, or the damage per second here. Honestly, I would put it on for the Thief's Blade, though. Look. Okay, look. I will do it for 35 silver. I'll do it for the fist weapon. It doesn't have the stats that I want. How much is training? 360, and I have 390, so we'll hold off then. We'll see what he says. I mean, if he wants to haggle me on the price, I'm good with it. Thing is I'm not a witch hunter. I don't have dual stats like he does. Oh, dang. I didn't realize he had two of those. Okay. All right. Okay. And the other problem too is they are fist weapons. However, they are main hand fist weapons. And the one that he showed is not the one that we ended up getting. We actually lose damage. Like by a lot. I lose crit. I lose damage. If I could wear it as a I mean, whatever, it was 35 silver, but at the end of the day it's like yeah, neither of these do any good for me at 18 to 28 damage. If they were the same as the 23 to 37 I was doing here, it would be worth putting on, but never mind. I figure Grizzly Hills is under maintenance. I'd love to get COA, but I don't have the gold for it. So as far as needing gold for it, they are giving out codes. Last I heard, like crazy, for people to come into COA. So all you need to do is go check the COA Discord, and they are giving away codes pretty much. It's like every couple days they do another code giveaway.
Looking for something specific?
Then on top of that, I will be doing some giveaways for COA or for anything in the shop. I just haven't figured out how I want to do the giveaway yet for it, so. You don't have the gold for it, but I need to verify by phone, and I don't have an active stone that. I don't think I understand what you mean by that, though. Are you talking about like trying to purchase the in-game currency, or because I'm confused on that? All of Ascension Discords require you to verify by phone numbers to even be considered for those roles, and I don't have an active phone, so I will never get considered. Oh, like I said, I'm going to be doing some more giveaways for stuff in the store. I don't know exactly how I am going to do it yet, but I plan on doing more giveaways. So, I don't. I'm trying to come up with a way that I can do it that it's fair for everybody. That seems to be my biggest thing, is because I don't want it to be like, somebody can get a whole slew of stuff from me, and then other people can't, kind of thing. So, trying to figure that out. So we'll see. It will probably be after I get back from my camping trip. Yeah, but I need to come up with a way that, like a way for them to get on said wheel, right? Oh crap! I did not. Go invis. Thank you. So that can replace that one. So now I'm doing more damage. Haha. Okay. There's a Steam extension or something like that allows them to enter, or the draw extension. I have a way to do the wheel. Like, that part's not the problem. But just doing the wheel, like, that doesn't make it like a contest or something of that nature, right? Like, I want to do something to where it's a contest, to where there's, something you got to do to get in, you know what I mean? Ooh. Palm Sigil Arcane, causing your next instance of direct magic damage within 6 seconds to deal an additional 5% of the damage as arcane damage every 3 seconds for 12 seconds, and silences the target for 3 seconds. Dang. Yeah, he just hits way hard. And he's only level 16, which is insane. We need to rebuff everything, too. I wonder if I do Frost Rune, or Frost Tattoo, and then run... I don't care about his movement speed. Yeah, I wonder if I run Frost and then make sure that these are buffed up and this is buffed up, if I'm able to do it. Engrave Earth onto your palm, causing your next instance of direct magic damage within 6 seconds to stun the target for 4 seconds. That might be worth trying to do too. Oh, we do have some light leather. We've got 20 in case we have a thing for it. And I don't think that dude that gave us these realized that they are main hand only. He might have. I mean, it might have been a straight up scam job, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, so if I go Shroud, let's go find Hogor. There he is. I might give it one more shot. Oh, I'm still not all buffed up. Hold up. I want to buff this. Or actually, let's go. Nah, we'll do that. And then go with fire. Go with earth. Go with frost. Or, sorry, fire. Ice. Frost. There it is. And then we can go back over to water so we can keep our mana up. Because the only other option I was thinking that we would have is to toggle earth so that we would get the higher armor and see if that would work. But thankfully we didn't need to do it. So we're going to turn these in. We're going to run up here. We're going to do this quest here. We need to go back over here to turn in that quest, and then we can finally go into Westfall. The problem is we're not going to go into Westfall quite yet because we need to get skinning up. Or our skinning is probably good enough right now.
What can I do for you?
It will be
Be careful.
getting our leather working up because our leather working is a big fat 0. Oh, hello. No, don't lag. Don't lag. So we need to get this up to around 70-ish. Let's see. We did hit level 21 though. So I'm going to grab up this. That's going to replace that. And then actually do it that way. So now we have every 18 seconds we can do Fist of the Ancients for 41 mana. Kind of expensive, honestly. Now, some of these buckets used to have 2, one right on top of each other, and it still looks like they do. Six, 7, 8, and we're out. There we go. So let's go get that turned in. Then we can go get this one turned in. We can, on our way back through town, we should be able to sell and get enough, plus quests, to get our next writing. And then we should be good to go, I think. Two-handed weapons, gross.
How are you? Have a good one.
Okay, got that turned in. Now we've got the long-ish run to all the way back over here. But when we come through town, what I'm going to do is try and sell everything, see if we have enough to get our mount speed up, and then go from there. Yeah, I wish I had a like a guildie or a friend or somebody that had high enough blacksmithing they could just craft me some weapons. That would be nice. But outside of that, I mean, I think we're doing pretty gosh darn good with gear. I do want to get our leatherworking and skinning up just so that we can make our own gear. Because the best way to make the term is it used to be twink. I don't know if it has a new term anymore, but the best way to make sure that you were as kitted out as possible, whether that's PvE or PvP, is through crafted gear. Go ahead and just get rid of that. I don't care. We haven't seen that quest at all, so it's whatever. Do I have enough now? It was like 360. We're at 4.
Need help?
And then we unmount and remount and go. Founder Mana Storm. Level 8 Gnome Stormbringer. Okay. Now, technically, there are some quests down here, but honestly, they're just a bunch of running back and forth and taking on humans. I don't really care for that because we're trying to get our skinning up. So right now I've got, like, we need to buy some more coarse and fine thread so that we're good there. We need to, see, I've got one to turn in here. That's fine. We can do that later. So when we turn this in, I think I'm just gonna sit up here and go up and down, like basically just go like this to take out wolves and bears. Yeah, that's gonna probably be our best bet because there's a bunch of humans over this way, if I remember correctly. There's like spiders, murlocs, and just too much crap over this way that we can't skin. So what I may do is just spend some time gathering up as much material as I can, turning any of this into light leather until we have, 5-6 stacks of leather, and then we can always go buy the rest of the stuff that we're gonna need. So
What can I do for you? For the Alliance?
all right, so we can go down here and take out wolves and whatnot as we do the Murloc quest. I forgot he gives us a quest once we finish the garrison stuff. There's a tailor trainer over here, isn't there?
Greetings. Be careful.
Yeah. Do you sell your own materials? No, you just do training.
Well met.
Could have sworn there was a vendor here. There's that guy that at some point has a quest it wants us to take out, but whatever. And actually, all I gotta do is run up this way to take out Murlocs because there's wolves this way. Wolves and bears and all sorts of stuff. Okay. Does it say I've got this one? I do not. That's a new one. There we go. And we've got 2 of 8 that we needed for these guys. 3. There's 5. Free money and XP. Ten health a second. Gross. Absolutely devastated this entire encampment of Murlocs. Stop running away. I don't understand the AI doing that, but whatever. I'll take all these free skins. Look at this. Got that one. There's 3 there. I guess while we wait for the Murloc to spawn, we can do some leatherworking. Try and make whatever we can. Basically, the easiest way to do it is make as much light leather as you can, and then just start making light armor kits until it turns green. Knight is still king. Knight of Azeroth. If you say so, D. Too bad we made yours a Horde character instead of an Alliance character. That way you could come play with me while I try to finish leveling this guy to 25 and getting professions going. All right, Murlocs, I just need one more of you. Come on. We could BG or Banastorm. Yeah, I mean, we could do BGs. Are you at least level 10? Did we get to level 10? If we got to level 10, yeah, just log on and whisper me. Yeah, just let me get in Discord and then you can whisper my character, or I can whisper you, whichever. And then while I work on getting my leatherworking up, we can roll. Well, BGs are pretty gosh dang fast, so who knows? Unless there's an alliance race you want to play, and I just help you, I party up with you so that you get the bonus XP, and we try to level up an alliance character so I can keep working on professions. Up to you, bud. Let me get into Discord though.
Need help?
All 184. Okay. All right. Galley? No, I was talking to Devin. All right. I'm in Discord, Dev. I think. Yeah, I'm in Discord. And then entirely up to you. I mean, if you want to keep leveling the horde one, we can definitely do that. For BGs, it's however you want to do it, my guy. All right, let's go get some thread. Look at that. Jumped leatherworking already up to 45. Okay, gotcha. What armor class is the Knight of Azeroth? Do you remember? Was he leather, mail? I don't think he was anything higher than mail. He might have been, though. Mail. Okay. So yeah, mining. Got it. Somebody's giving us a buff. It's like I can make 42 of those if I had some coarse thread. Or no, I can't make 42. Never mind. I don't understand the numbers on the side here. They don't make a sense to me.
You need something?
That was a huge upgrade for us. Let's see. I need to find the person who sells us the stuff that I want. There's our Runemaster trainer.
Beep bop boop bop.
What's up, man? Let's see.
Was
I
it?
need to find a general goods vendor. Or not the general goods. The trades vendor. So that I can buy some. They built all these houses for Goldshire, and there's like nobody in them. You're a florist. So it's probably one of the people in the circle here.
You need something?
No.
Need help?
What can I do? Good day to you.
It's none of those people. Hmm. Where did they move the vendor to? There we go. Found it. Trade supplies vendor. $47. And now I'm broke.
For the Alliance. I supply only the finest goods.
Got another upgrade.
Light bless you.
Okay. What was the, let's see, backslash with
It's Shadow Hunter.
Shadow Hunter. That didn't whisper you. And I don't know why. Why is it not? Am I doing it wrong? There we go. Invite to party. Add friend. Alright. Oh, you made a witch hunter? Gotcha. Okay. I thought you were saying Knight of Zerath.
They are the top, in my opinion.
I mean, you know,
Once you
everyone's.
start getting a few skills and can build up the demon fire stacks pretty quickly, they
Yeah.
are awesome.
Do you like even at this distance? Are you getting my aura of XP, or do I need to be closer to you?
I don't believe I'm getting it now.
Okay, so I gotta be closer. It's fine. I'll come up to you because there's plenty of like wolves and stuff that I can destroy or stand and just get free skins from other people destroying them. Bip-a-doo. I just completed this entire zone, so technically I should be on to Westfall. Let's see how close I have to be for you to get the buff.
I got it.
This is how close I have to be. So, kind of a bummer. I don't remember what gear style that guy is. I can't remember if it's leather or mail or.
I don't know. I'm doing mining and blacksmithing just in case.
You'll also for your gun. You'll also want to pick up.
Engineering.
No, not engineering. You'll want to pick up the wood carving one, wood cutting, whatever.
Wood cutting.
Yeah. Level 2.
I don't have any money. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know how many more of these you need.
A few more vermin.
Boom. Yeah, know that game that I sent you? The Kiritol or whatever it was game.
Yeah.
It's Dark Souls, but you play as a cat. And I was watching Cowboy at work play it. And he made it to episode 3 and gave up. Because he's like, man, this is like super janky, man. And I was like, I mean, I can see it. There you go. I just boosted your stats by 10%.
Woohoo! Appreciate that.
All right, let me sit here and pop this book.
Meow.
Man, I'll just grab everything because it's such a pain. Now I'm out of money though. Let's make 8 cloaks.
Some cleric.
King's honor, friend.
And then sell everything.
Be careful.
Then I want to go here, skills. Let's get rid of wood cutting and woodworking. And yet somehow I still have uh-oh. I may have goofed, my guy.
Uh-oh. What'd you do
So-
that for?
Well, so I got rid of the wood cutting because I didn't want to see all the stuff in my book for wood cutting as like stuff I needed to buy, and then it showed me even more wood cutting things even though I just got rid of it. So
That's crazy.
it's like, oh, you didn't want that? Here, we're gonna show you literally everything you could make. Okay. Now let's look at my book and see. Nope, it is still busted. All right. Nope, nope. I think it fixed itself. Yay! Don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. Quiver. Don't have enough for that anymore. Cured light hide. And I am flat broke for the rest of this. Okay. All right. I've done what I could so far. I don't know what you're working on, but on my screen you are just standing somewhere in here.
Yeah, I was making myself look like a witch hunter instead of a goofball because I swapped out my shoes and they just look dorky.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, you're doing the book quest?
Yeah.
I've had it twice in a row now where I've gotten 0 of these things to spawn.
Well, that was the second one that has spawned for me in this place or just this completion.
Should I name my Reaper Jeff? Cosby or Subway
My name's
Jared?
here.
No. So they asked, should they name it Epstein, Cosby, or Jared from Subway? I mean, if I had to pick one, I would say Subway Jared. I'm just saying. That person was running after me to use my crafting book. Level 3. Are you gonna try and chop eat a tree or?
Looking for the hat that I just unlocked. It's not here. What a bummer. I don't want a blue hat. I want a black hat.
One of the armor sets that I unlocked over on don't we still have more kobolds to do?
Yeah, we got to do the workers now. The big guy right here.
One down. There's 2. I don't remember how many you needed.
8 total.
Okay, here's 3.
Quit dodging. Quit missing. 4.
I'm working on 5 right now.
6. And then level 3 or 4. 4. Yay, 4.
There you go.
So that's 8.
Alright, so now you just gotta go turn in the workers. I'm still mad they got rid of Old Man Jenkins out of that house. So lame, man. Because then you gotta go do the ones that are in the,
Well met.
what you call it?
Yep.
Light bless you.
Skills.
Dun, dun, dun.
Armor. I can go up to male on this character.
So yeah, mining and blacksmithing, so that's good. The downside though is if I remember correctly, for most of the builds for the witch hunter is agility int, with the exception of the tank build, which is agility stamina.
Good day to you.
So like the weirdest combination to do. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah. Because agility, you think leather armor, not male.
well, it's not even that. It's I don't have enough money to learn the next level of leatherworking. It's fine. It's not even that. It's there's not a whole lot of pieces of gear out there unless you craft it yourself. That's gonna have both agility and int, or int and agility on the pieces of gear. So it's odd, which means you're gonna have to have pieces that have agility and pieces that have int based on what specifically you're trying to maximize on. Laborers.
For the loot, I can swing a shovel.
How many do you need?
4 more.
Oh, Quattro Moss. Got it. Too bad there hasn't been any mining nodes in here.
Nope.
I think the dev team needs to make little like book things or loot mob things that do all of the professions, like gathering professions.
Right.
Ah, he's doing a freaking challenge. So like have one that does mining, one that does herbalism, and that's it. I mean, I guess they could make one for their profession, which would be the trees.
Lumberjack 5,000.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like we've got what the loot bot 3,000, right? And the skin peeler
Yep.
is the
Then
9,000. So we need a bunch of
we need a
numbers in
5 and a
between,
7.
right? Hey,
5,000 and
there's
7,000.
a mining node over here. Get your on my screen. You just floated on your tippy toes over to the node.
And I mined it, and it didn't disappear.
How dare you dodge my special? Hey, I found another node.
And that was all of the laborers I needed, too.
Nice. All right. Now we're out skis.
I still remember doing that hardcore challenge. We jumped off the
Yeah. Jumped
and
off the
killed
top of the
yourself, so
new
we had to
stuff.
start new.
Yeah. That's okay. I was doing a necromancer for a hardcore challenge before it left alpha, and I did the necromancer here on the alliance side, and I made it to that quest out towards the western garrison, and you got to go up and grab the apples out of those little buckets.
Mm-hmm.
So I go running
Yep.
over there to do that, and my minions just take off at a dead run and piss off all of the little rogue dudes that are over there. I can't run that fast when you've got like 900 people chasing you.
Right.
So yeah, that ended that run, which was kind of depressing because I took out Hogger with no problem. But now he gets to go across and take out a whole bunch of the what you call it's over there, the my
Red
brain.
burlap bandanas from the Brotherhood of Thieves
Yeah,
and the grapes from
Defias
Millie's
Brotherhood.
Harvest.
That's what I was trying to. This is the Defias Brotherhood. So are you thinking going the Darkhound like I was building on mine? You gonna go the Bolt Slinger so you're more mid range? You gonna go tank for the melee aspect of it, or you gonna just go pure melee? What you thinking?
I'm I'm torn. I don't like the whole tonic aspect, mostly because I have trouble keeping up with them time wise.
The
But
the what?
the tonics that they use for the tank build,
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't tried
like
the tank.
right now I've got one that's called the Dark Tonic. Drink a Dark Tonic, healing you for 124 and scaling with your stamina and increasing your maximum health by 50% for 15 seconds.
No idea. George, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and welcome to the guild. I don't know if you still need more of these, but it's XP. Probably not a lot of XP for you since I'm level 21, but
39. Not terrible.
Yeah, I bet if I left your party though, even without my bonus XP buff, you would probably be getting more XP. How many more bandanas do you need?
None, I'm done.
Okay. I'll stop nuking stuff. Baby Huey 851, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Welcome to the guild. Let's rebuff you, then rebuff me. And then we gotta go take out what's his face, and then we're on to the new stuff.
Gotta go talk to Millie, turn in that one, because the next step is to go up to the very top of the monastery.
You need something?
Yeah, I mean, I would do the new stuff first because you're gonna have to go into the monastery anyway when we get done with all of it because of the bookworm quests.
I already
So
did the bookworm quest.
I know, but the bookworm quest sends you over to go do the new stuff, and then when you finish the new stuff, you have to come back over and talk to the person inside the cathedral anyway.
Oh.
So just turn in this, we go take out Padfoot, and then come back. I like how my Streamlabs said thanks for the follow for Baby Huey, but did not say it for George. Apparently, my Streamlabs dislikes YouTube. I don't know.
Well, clearly, considering it's constantly dropping YouTube, even though everything else is working just fine.
It hasn't done that in a hot minute, so I'm thankful on that. It's mainly when I play something like Diablo 4, where it's just trying to pull so much data, I guess, that it can't keep up with doing the stream and the Diablo 4 content and like just everything. So it gives up on one and it just picks the one I don't want it to give up on. Oh, what I was saying earlier though is over on Dark Souls 3, the Convergence mod, I have an armor set that I picked up for my druid that makes me look like a witch doctor, like an old timey witch
Nice.
doctor. So pass on that because for now you can at least wear it and get some stats. It's still wonky even now, Huey. Were you able to get the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just like,
Uh,
I turned around and started running off, and I was like, I'm fairly confident we took him out.
yeah, I was equipping stuff.
You're good. Yo, mining node. I have a path we can run when we get towards Goldshire while we're doing quests that will help you get mining nodes and will help me get more leatherworking.
Nice.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier when I was texting you about it, is with Dark Souls 3 on the Convergence mod, unlike when I first started playing Elden Ring, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so lost, I don't know what I'm doing, and bosses are constantly killing me. So I went and watched Fighting Cowboy play Elden Ring and just follow his guide to do a walk along. I was like, you know what? I think I've gotten the hang of how like Dark Soulsy stuff works. So I'm gonna try and play it as flat as I can. But if I get stuck, then I may go watch a guide on where I need to go. But so far, it's been pretty straightforward. I think I ended up going a little too far just by like, oh hey, look this area, and oh look this area, and not really paying attention to the stuff I've been taking out. So Oh, here, I do have. I can do this. You just have to tell me which quest we're on. Kaboom! Because I have 60% mount speed.
I supply only the finest goods. See you around.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, now the new stuff, right?
Yeah. It's the ruins directly behind the cathedral.
Yep. Because we gotta go down and take out all the ghosties. And then you come back up to go take out everything else. So, yepers. Get over the fence. Oh wow. Okay. Somebody's already come in and taken it all out. One of your items is right over here. It's just behind these barrels. You have to like move your camera angle to be able to see it.
What
And
the
then
heck?
what?
It's saying I need something back at the entrance.
Means you probably didn't either turn something in or pick something up properly.
So, blood mage up here. I have to be the one to open the door.
Good to know. Well, on plus side, stuff started to respawn, so XP. Uh-oh. My headset just yelled at me that it's a low battery. Whew, I got hit real hard on those for some reason. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and eat. I think, I don't know how much juice it has. Basically none. Alright, well you start doing that for now. I'm gonna check something really quick because I don't want the headset to die. System transfer is complete. Alright. We'll unplug that for now so I can steal it to plug my headset in if I don't accidentally kill myself stepping on a shoe.
That would be unfun.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Headset is charging. Alright, here I come. Sorry.
You're good.
Are you good? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Level 5. I'm so proud of you. You don't have to fight everything. Boom. Then you come up here and grab the one that's on that desk. And then there's one over here, plus a dude that we have to nuke, and a World Forged item. Here's the guy that we have to nuke. There's him. Hey, hey, first piece of mail gift for you. It's got strength on it. I don't think that's any of the stat you need, but...
No, but it had a ton of armor.
And then I think the quest item is here. I like how they moved the quest item to back here. Because it used to be like right in front of the World Forged item. Now we gotta go all the way over here to this other side because we gotta get the scythe down the hallway. At least I think if it's a staff, it's a terrible staff, but
Yep. Agreed.
it looks more like the handle of a scythe.
I
Because like
agree.
in order to use a scythe appropriately, it wouldn't actually be a straight stick like they depict death with all the time, having, you know, the straight stick with a scythe blade coming out of it. No, no, no. It would be curved so that it would fit more around your body when trying to swing it to not pull you off balance. Like, apparently they decided they just didn't need to do some real research to figure out how that would work.
And then they also, with the way it curved in, it kind of funnels everything into the blade, making it easier to cut.
And makes it less likely that you're going to snap the blade completely off. So, no, you don't, Spider. You don't get to fight my friend. There you go. So, should have been those two turn-ins, and then now we get to go do the tower and the Murlocs, and
I'm such a badass witch hunter that I'm using a two-handed sword with one hand.
I love how, like, technically I have mine transmogged into a two-handed sword, but they're supposed to be one-handed blades, so... You got the quest?
Yes. I need 4 more plunderers.
I think it's just a tag quest.
It is.
Okay, well, I hope that dude... Oh, there's a World Forged item back here. It is a crossbow. That'd be good for you. Bottom floor all the way on the back side of it. It is a level 3 crossbow. Oh, he's on the phone. I guess I'll tell him when we run back. All good. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Oh, somebody's already fighting him if we go help. There you go. Now you just need regular Murlocs and then one Murloc Shaman or Oracle so you can get their eyeball.
Hi, Daddy. Love you, Munchkin.
You should have gotten an item in your inventory for the eyeball so that we can take out 3 more.
No, we did not.
Okay, then we gotta fight more Murlocs. Is your book out?
Liberty
No,
said goodnight, Uncle Chris.
Oh, night, Smalls. I gotta heal up. Too much fighting. I hate that. I really do. But yeah, I think it's the oracles will give you the eyeball.
Yeah, I got the Oracle, and now I need 3 more.
Okay. That might be a little tricky with how many people are over here doing Murlocs.
Right?
Because
But I got all the regular ones I needed.
Okay. All the oracles are dead. Did you
Shade
hear me
Wells
about that?
scattered.
Did you hear me about that World Forged crossbow?
Yeah, I'll pick it up on my way back down.
Yeah, it's 13 to 19 damage plus 1 to crit strike.
Thanks.
I apparently cannot use it.
I'm not
There,
sure if I can either.
you
Mine
can
might
use.
be solely guns.
Nope. You have both.
No?
You have access to crossbows and guns. Dang it. The only thing you don't have access to, I think, is regular bows. Because the Witch Hunter has a spec that is a mid-range crossbow user, and then you have the Houndmaster, which is the long-range gun user. Sorry, bud. I'm not seeing any oracles right now. Found one. And obliterated. I don't know if it'll give you an eyeball when you get back. Here's another one. And I've got a third one over here too. So I may have all 3 eyeballs you need. If not, the oracles are starting to respawn, so I can keep taking out more. There we go.
I got all 3 of them.
Alright. Let's go get you that crossy bow, and then go turn that in, and then we're on to Goldshire. And you're level 6. Nice. Though I'll be honest, it is 10 o'clock. We've gone for 2 hours. I started stupid late today because I was trying to get a video out, which I did. I got a video out today. So y'all got to go make sure you check that out. Let me know what you think of the video. It's basically just some information that is headed out for Saturday. In case you guys don't know, the 23rd at 11 a.m. server time. We will be getting a level increase from level 25 to level 35. Gives us a total of 5 more points on our class as well as our spec. so that will actually shake up a little bit of what's coming. And then from there, I also talked about items that I recommend in the item shop, and kind of just talked about the overview of all 21 classes. I'm gonna do another video where I talk about like my current, like these are the classes I like kind of thing. I'm gonna do another one for add-ons. And then I think I'll have one more video that I'll put out here shortly. Or at least I'll make the video, because while I'm gone on my camping trip, I'll have those videos locked and loaded to go out to you guys, so that you're still getting content even while I'm gone. But all right, you got all that turned in, or?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that dude was running for that mining node too. I was like, he gonna get to it way before you, buddy.
That's what I thought too.
All right, let's go get these turned in for you. The heck are you learning?
All the wood cutting things.
Oh. That crap gets stupid expensive. The only thing I like about wood cutting is as you level up, it basically it levels up with you. So it's not like mining or herbalism where you have to, hit enough nodes or pick enough flowers to get it to level up. It's just once you get to a certain level, you automatically get to learn 125 or 175 or whatever. So that part's pretty neat. You just have to buy the patterns to learn the new stuff. But you'll at least be able to make crossbows using it. I think you can make guns too, but yeah. Both of your quests should be in here to turn in now. One all the way at the tippy top, and then the person right back here. And then we can get you to Goldshire, and then I'm gonna call that good for the stream. If you want to keep playing this, we can keep playing this, or if you want to go fart around on something else, we can do that. My Switch 2 just got finished doing all of its stuff too. So
Nice.
yepers. Scruffy elf. Oh man, I tell you what. Yeah, I gotta come up with 3 video ideas that I could do. Oy vey. For while I'm gone on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm still not 1,000% sure what the actual game plan is to go down to Mom's. Like, I know I'm gonna leave Saturday morning to head that way. And then, I don't know why I saw my name on the camel and I just took off.
Well, that's weird.
I was like, oh, he's on the camel. I just started going. But like Saturday morning, I'm leaving to go down to Texas to spend time with Mom because she wants to go do the camping thing. And then while I'm there, like I know it's supposed to be like I guess overnight Saturday and then either all day Sunday and overnight Sunday, and then we leave Monday morning to come back. Or it's we stay the night Saturday night, spend a bunch of time there Sunday, and then come back Sunday evening. I'm not 100% sure what the game plan is. Oh, I figured it was gonna boop you off. They gotta fix that.
That's all right. This dude had a quest.
Oh, that's the go into the inn, I think.
No, I already had the one for the visit an innkeeper.
No, not the innkeeper. The for the horde, it's the peons quest or whatever it is, where you go in and they give you your choice of bread or water.
Peon's Burden, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a speak with innkeeper Farley at the Lion's Pride Inn.
Yep.
Rest and relaxation.
Then you'll be able to go swing and pick up all the quests here. Get your mount, and we'll go from there, I guess. But all right,
Let's talk
y'all.
to the dude who's teleporting me up to the top.
Yeah, that's the stay a while quest. But all right, everybody. I do apologize that it's going to be basically a straight 2-hour stream today. I started late so I could get that video out to you guys as well today. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think about it. If you've got any questions, comments, classes, builds, things that I could do better, whatever, leave me a comment down below. I always enjoy learning those. I'm going to keep working on getting our leatherworking up on this guy, as well as get him to level 25, hopefully tomorrow or Friday, depending on where we go with that, because I've got at least 2 days to get videos and all that fun stuff ready to rock and roll. Plus, get this guy 4 more levels and get our profession up as best I can, so that when we do get to level or get the level increase when I get back, I can immediately go straight into trying to get this guy to level 35 and get his professions up at that point as well. If there's a different class you guys want to see me do, or a different spec that you think I should be doing, whatever, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys as well. Other than that, thank you again to Baby Huey851 for the follow over on Twitch, and George, thank you for the subscribe over here on YouTube. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. And welcome to the guild. I will catch you guys in the next one. If you are not subscribed to the channel or following me over on Twitch, please make sure you do either, so that you see when I post videos or I go live. We will be doing giveaways as soon as I can figure out how to make it fair for everybody to be able to enter a giveaway for either access to beta or like other stuff that's in the store for CP. I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.